Good morning, my sweet, sweet friends. I hope you're having a lovely day whenever you're watching this. Olive and I parked on the street last night outside of an Airbnb that my friends Isaac and Lily are renting. And if you're new here, I'm Casey. I live in my self-converted camper van full-time on the road with my cat Olive. So in our last vlog, I mentioned to you guys that I was going to be doing a bit of traveling with Isaac and Lily. I hadn't seen them in over 3 years, and in our last video, I met up with them at the Grand Canyon. We did a little bit of exploring there, which was awesome, and then we drove 2.5 hours north into Page, Arizona, which is where I left you guys off. So we are picking up right from that point. We're still in Page, Arizona. We're still traveling with Isaac and Lily, and today we are going to two of my, honestly, bucket list destinations, which are Antelope Canyon and Horseshoe Bend. I have seen countless pictures from both of these places, and they are always absolutely breathtaking. I have very high expectations, and I am very excited for today. We are doing Antelope Canyon first, and we're actually doing a guided tour with this company. I'm just going to have it spelled out below because I know if I try to pronounce it, I will absolutely butcher it. But we're doing the Canyon X tour, so it should be really great. There's just one little problem. Supposedly, these tours do not permit videography. I think the reason being, if too many people are trying to take pictures and film at the same time, it can very easily cause congestion inside of the canyon, and that just holds up the tour groups, it holds up the tour guides. So I'm gonna have a great time either way. But I would really love it, obviously, if I could bring you guys along with me. So I'm gonna ask if they will let me film, and if the next clips you're seeing are of Antelope Canyon, then they said yes. And if the next clip you're seeing is of me talking, then I got a big fat no. So, wish me luck. Well, you guys, once again, I am the luckiest girl on this planet. They let me film, which was awesome. Some of the shots might feel a little bit rushed just because we weren't allowed to stay in any one spot for too long. But yeah, it was absolutely unreal. It honestly exceeded my expectations, which is saying a lot. So if you're in the area and you're interested in seeing it for yourself, I would totally recommend the tour that we did. But yeah, I am back in the van right now, and just in case any of you are wondering, I have seen this question a couple times in my comment section, asking about what I do when I leave Olive here in the van. Anytime I have to leave her in here while I go do something else, I always have my AC unit turned on in the back just to keep her cool. And if it's a particularly hot day like today, I'll actually put up all of the window coverings as well, just to keep the inside a little bit better insulated. And I have security cameras that I can monitor her from my phone. So I know some of you have been worried about that, but rest assured, anytime she is in here by herself, she is quite content, and honestly, most of the time she just sleeps. So we're heading over to Horseshoe Bend now while we still have some daylight left. We're gonna see that, and I think once we're finished there, Isaac and Lily are heading north while we're heading south. So we're gonna be saying goodbye to them. And I think Olive and I are just gonna have a standard cozy night back here in the van. Probably make some dinner and wind down, because I have a feeling that I'm going to be absolutely exhausted by the time we are getting settled for the night. I know I sound like a broken record when I'm saying this, you guys, but Horseshoe Bend was awesome. Fear of heights aside, it was spectacular. It was scary, but it was great. And I genuinely think the two places that I saw today are two of my absolute favorites that I've seen since living on the road. So I am feeling incredibly lucky and incredibly grateful for the day that I have just had and the life that I am getting to live right now. But Olive and I are heading to bed. We're very tired. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, thank you for your encouragement and your kindness and your support. It really genuinely does mean the absolute world to me. So thank you. We hope you guys have a lovely week, and we will see you in the next video.